The former owner of the Lutsen Lodge is facing charges of arson after a fire burned down the resort almost 2 years ago now. That's our top story here at 6.
And today our Rob Olson talked to the North Shore journalist who spent a lot of time investigating this case. Rob joins us now. And Rob, this is really a complex case, and it's filled with a lot of evidence too.
Yeah, and a lot of evidence in the charges against owner Bryce Campbell. Quite a bit of it, who was arrested in Michigan, but largely circumstantial. A lot of it though, but nothing that directly proves he started the fire. A complex case that puts him at the scene, documents his financial distress, and uncovered messages he sent that raise suspicion.
It's just another thing, Rob, about all of this circumstantial evidence added up does not paint a good picture.
Joe Fredericks has covered the Lutsen Lodge fire more than anybody, including extensive interviews with owner Bryce Campbell, which were also included in his investigative podcast series, published just Thursday morning. He's not surprised Campbell is now in custody and charged with arson and insurance fraud, but he cautions the case is not that simple.
The public perception has largely been, they got him, he's guilty, done. And that is not the reality. Like, we're still dealing with a lot of circumstantial things, and there's a long road ahead.
Fredericks had reported from his sources that Campbell was in the lodge not long before the fire broke out. The criminal complaint now confirms that. It also documents massive debts owed, about $1.5 million past due, and documents emails in the days before the fire saying they didn't have enough money for payroll, that their lender had sent Campbell a default notice. And it documents that Campbell sent Facebook messages saying, "Burn it, and I'm depressed," in response to various issues in the week prior to the fire. Damning, but also circumstantial.
It certainly doesn't mean he's guilty of arson. You could say that, and that could mean a lot of different things, and I'm sure his attorneys are going to represent it that way.
The complaint also details questions about a water heater in the basement that Campbell been seen down there days before, which other employees, including the former resort manager Edward Venegas, said was unusual. Edward learned of the charges when Joe called him.
He said it felt like a punch to the gut. Someone I've worked with for 6 years, had trusted. He was actually hurt and saddened by the announcement about the charges.
Now, Fredericks notes that when and if this does get to trial, he wouldn't be surprised if attorneys ultimately would seek a change of venue. But again, that trial is potentially a long way off, because he says there are strong memories along the North Shore of the Lutsen Lodge, but notes, you know, being a vacation destination for so long, there's strong memories of the lodge all across the state. Rob Olson, Fox 9.